24 squared equals a squared plus b squared, which is x squared plus 8 squared. Okay. From this, you can calculate 24 squared and then 8 squared each. And then subtract 8 squared, which is 64, from each side. And then put square root on each side. So I don't have a calculator right now in front of me, so not gonna solve. But let's see the answer. So from the calculator, if you use calculator, you will get x squared equals 512. And then you put square root. In your calculator, there's something like this. If you do this, x is 22.627 feet. But the question asks for near 1/10 of a foot. So the answer will be 22.6. And that's the answer. Okay, practice problem. Is this triangle a right triangle? Justify your answer. So this question is easier than this one. So I hope you can solve this. Pause this video and then let's solve it together. So problem like this. This is the diagram. So you can set up equation. This is the right triangle. So every right triangle, Pythagorean theorem works, equation works. So 4 squared equals 2 squared plus 3 squared. 16, 4 plus 9. 16 equals 13, which is not true. Right? 16 is not equal to 13, which means that this triangle is not a right triangle. There should be no mark here. And you can say no, because when you did Pythagorean theorem, doesn't work. Doesn't work. And this is justifying your answer. So the answer is 8 is not a right triangle. 16 is not equal to 13. Okay. So I prepared 4 homework questions. And we're going to solve it together. But first, you have to pause this video and solve it by your own, just to make sure that you got the concept right. And these questions are quite challenging. So if you don't get it, then ask me a question or just see how I solve it. Okay, number 1. Number 1, will a 40-inch long umbrella fit flat on the bottom of a suitcase that has dimensions 36 by 27 inches? Explained. Oops. So suitcase must be a rectangle. And we have 36 by 27. So will a 40-inch long umbrella fit flat on the bottom? So umbrella must fit on the bottom of a suitcase. So if we do this, this is 27, but umbrella is 40-inch. So it will not fit like this. Likewise, if you fit like this is 36, so it will not fit. But the case is, you can go from diagonal. You can fit like this. Oh, I'll redo that. Like this. Okay. This is umbrella and 40-inch. So we don't know if this is 40-inch or not, and we have to solve it by using Pythagorean theorem. Okay. So 36 squared plus 27 squared is c squared. So I'll get my calculator. Okay. Oh, okay. So 36 squared plus 27 squared is, so this calculator doesn't have the square part button, so plus 27 times 27, 2025. And this button is the square root button. So if you click it, and the answer, right? The C is 45. Okay. According to calculator, we got C equals 45. So this is the actual like a dimension of diagonal. So 45-inch is the maximum that the number umbrella can fit, but we have a 40-inch long umbrella. So we can fit 40-inch umbrella in 45-inch suitcase. Okay, so it can go in. The answer is yes. The umbrella's length is 40-inch. The diagonal of the suitcase 45-inch. If you got this answer, good job. Next one. When television set is advertised as 27-inch model, the screen is a rectangle with diagonal of 27 inches. The screen has a height of 15 inches. Find the length to the nearest tenth of an inch. So The screen is rectangle, so we're gonna draw another rectangle. And this time they gave the diagonal, which is 27. And the height is 15. And it asks us to find the length. Can set this as x, right? So same thing. You have to use the Pythagorean equation that we learned and solve the x. So okay. Take out your calculator and plug in 27 times 27, and you can subtract 15 square, which is 225, and we get 504. And you can put square root, and x is 22.4499, right? Okay, so 22.449. 22.4499, which is x. It asks us to nearest tenth of an inch, so this is the tenth, 22.4 inch. Okay, so 24 inches, correct. If you got this answer, good job. Okay. This one is the hardest out of 4. And the problem gave the diagram, but this question doesn't like usually give diagram. But this is our first time, so I provided the diagram. So on a regulation softball diamond, the distance between consecutive